How would you like to lower your blood sugar by 35% in a very lazy way? You could literally do this exercise while sitting there just watching my YouTube video. I'm going to put links down below to the research on this, so if you want to read the details, but I'm going to give you a summary of it. First thing I'm going to do is go get a book and show you the anatomy of the muscle that we're working, so you have a good understanding of what we're going to try to do. The second thing I'm going to do is give you a demonstration of the exercise. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the frequency of which you should do this exercise, exactly how many reps you should be doing, what are the progressions of the exercise. So let me go get some information on the muscle itself, and let's get busy doing this. The soleus muscle is a muscle in the back of your calf, and it looks like the sole, a fish, that because it's very flat. It's underneath the gastrocnemius muscle. That's the one we traditionally think of as the calf, but the soleus muscle is underneath the calf. Now, the significant thing about this soleus muscle is that it requires a tremendous amount of carbohydrates or glucose, as well as some fatty acids to function. The fibers of the muscle itself are what are called slow twitch muscle fibers. And the reason this is important is because this requires long continuous exercise rather than power. Now, the soleus muscle itself allows us to, while our knee is bent, plantar flex our leg. We have to know how the muscle works in order to exercise it. And the muscle, being very metabolically active because of its slow twitch muscle fibers, needs a tremendous amount of carbohydrates or glucose. So it pulls that glucose from your bloodstream. So by doing these exercises, you can significantly lower your blood sugar very, very quickly. So I am going to demonstrate for you exactly how to do this exercise. So let me get everything set up. Here's how you initially do the exercise. You're going to be seated in a chair with your knees at 90 degrees, and you're going to keep your toes on the ground, but you will raise your heel up until you have maximally flexed your ankle. Then you lower it down, and then you come back up. So you are pressing on your toes as if you are trying to stand up without the activation of standing up. So you're going to feel a fatigue and a tiredness, as well as over time a burning sensation deep inside your calf, but it's not on the superficial calf, the gastrocnemius, it's deep inside the soleus muscle. And this is called a soleus push-up. Now, there are some ways to make this harder and progress this exercise so that it's more difficult, more demanding, and thus will lower your blood sugar even more. Let me go get some things. The first thing that you can do is you can get a book. And what you'll do is place this underneath your toes to make it more difficult. So let me demonstrate that. Here in this position, what I'm doing is I would use this book. So now I have something to push off on it, just like this. This would allow further stretch down below and make it more difficult to do the exercise. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can grab some weights. And here what you see me doing is I'm adding 10-pound weights to each knee. This applies resistance, and then combined with a book adds added resistance to it. So when it comes down to lowering your blood sugar, how often should you do this exercise? You should do this exercise every day. How many repetitions should you do? You should do 50 repetitions. And remember, the mechanics of how this muscle works is the knees have to be bent. As far as timing is concerned, what part of the day should you do it? You should do it about a half an hour to 45 minutes after a meal. The reason why is because after you eat a meal, it's going to take time to digest that food. The food goes in your mouth, down your esophagus, into your stomach, into your small intestines, where it's going to be absorbed into your bloodstream. This can take anywhere between a half an hour to 45 minutes. And if you want to lower your blood sugar what you would do is you would do this soleus push-up exercise about a half an hour to 45 minutes after you eat. Because again, the metabolic activity of this muscle is so high that it will absorb a lot of the glucose out of the blood. And I know this sounds hocus pocus and almost unbelievable, but don't argue with me. I'm just the messenger in this. I'm trying to help you lower your blood sugar. But read the research. It is really fascinating. A simple exercise such as this can make a world of difference. Are you tired of tossing and turning all night, never getting a good night's rest? Well, you're not alone. Over 70 million Americans suffer from insomnia. That's why my friends from Bioptimizers.
You don't have any friends.
They have some great news for you. They have created Sleep Breakthrough, the ultimate solution to consistently getting your best night's sleep. Sleep Breakthrough is the first fully optimized, delicious sleep drink designed to help you fall asleep in minutes, experience deep, high-quality sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed and energized every morning. Visit sleepbreakthrough.com/story to learn more and order now. In addition to the discount you get by using promo code STORY10, for selected orders you will receive a pair of blue light blocking glasses and other special gifts.
A puppy?
No, not a puppy.
Aww.
This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Go now to sleepbreakthrough.com/story.